Hi guys, I'm gonna explain you about how to get job into a private organization, both for experienced and freshers. Okay, guys, do subscribe my channel, especially for freshers. I have a lot of videos on how to get a job in a private organization, also for experienced people, and I have a lot of videos on banking, especially on PO program. Okay, so do subscribe my channel, both freshers and experienced people. I'll keep on updating some more interesting informations, ideas, tricks and tips how you can get into a job in the private sector or any other sector that is of your interest. Okay, I'm going to tell you about like how to get a job into a private organization, may it be banking, may it be hotel, may it be retail or colleges, etc, etc. All right, I think so the first step that you need to follow is to get a resume. All right, so you need to first have a good resume. How to get that? See, with time the pattern of resume keeps changing. Okay, so you need to follow the recent trend, how people are uh, presenting now, and how they were presenting say 2 years 3 years back has been changed. There's two way how you can do it. Is one is go research online, take formats, and then with that you modify your resume. Okay, second is you take a paid service either from Naukri or any other paid services, because they'll make your resume very very professional, and that is like an eye catcher, because if somebody is scanning through your resume to select your profile for an interview, uh, you know your resume creates a lot of impact, especially when you directly want to get a job without any program, and especially for experienced people as well. This is very very key thing to get a job, so you have to put effort to get your resume right. All right, the next thing what you need to do, so I'll tell you what are the steps how you can start searching for a job. Okay, so the second thing is you should make a list of all the organizations in the field that you're searching for job. So say for example, if you're looking for a job in banking, and if you're an experienced person, so you should make list of all the banks, say for example ICICI, HDFC, IDFC, Yes Bank, any other bank that you know about. You go and Google it and you'll get the list. Make all the list at one place first. The same way, say for example, if you're into hotels, so there'll be a lot of hotels as well, like ITC, Oberoi, Taj, Marriott, etc. Make the list of all the hotels. Say for example, if you're into college, then you search say private colleges in Karnataka, private colleges in Rajasthan, like that. You should search, make a list of all the private colleges which are there in the state. And say for example, if you want to go beyond for the states as well, whichever states that you're comfortable to work for. Say if you're going for retail, then make a list of all the retail organizations, say Future Group, Levi's, Woodlands, Spencer's, anything that you feel like where you want to work in that sector. Make a list. So for retail, all the organization that comes in Google, make a list of all of them. This is your second step. Now once you have the list ready, third thing which is very important for you is to have easy internet access. So you need to ensure either you have laptop or desktop at your home and you have an internet connection. If you don't have, get it if you have your computer. But say for example, for freshers who don't have internet or who don't have a computer at home, what you can do is get membership to any of the nearest internet cafe, or go make friendship with the internet cafe owner and then say that, hey, I would be accessing every day for an hour at least, so that they charge you low. Okay, and make that arrangement. That is also very very important, and because you need to spend at least an hour every day to search for a job. This is your next step. Okay, what is next? So after you get the internet, so first you need to get the resume, second you need to make a list of all the organizations, third you need to get the internet. Okay, so what is fourth? What you have to do now is uh, search for career pages of all the organizations that you have made list for. Remember, sure, you have to put effort. Go to the career page and look for what are the openings. Now say for example, if you are applying for bank, so ICICI careers, say HDFC careers, say if you are looking for hotels, Taj careers, Taj Hotel careers, Oberoi Hotels careers. Say for example, if you're looking for retail, so Future Group careers, Levi's careers. Say if you're looking for colleges, name of the college and career web page. and then you will go to the web page. Now see, here your hard work will matter. The more you search, the more of the organization, the list that you prepare, the higher the chances that you will get the job. So here you have to put a lot of effort, make the exhaustive list. Don't leave any organization in India left that you have not applied for. Don't leave any organization in your state that you have not applied for, in your sector, whichever sector that you're targeting for. That's second. Okay, now what is next? After you go to the web page, you will get 4 options. First, it'll give you an option to apply directly for the openings which are existing. Now, basis your experience, wherever you're eligible, go ahead and apply for it. From there, there'll be an option to fill up some form and then add your resume and submit. Second would be, there would be no openings available, but they'll say just submit your profile. Go ahead and do that. That's the second option. So what will be third? There'll be some email ID available sometime. So and remember, you have to do all the steps. Okay, say for example, if the form is available and there is submit option is also available, do both, and then look for email ID. If the email ID is available, then send the email to that your resume to that email ID as well. Mention the your interest. So say for example, I'm looking for a job in a hotel, in say front office. I'm looking for a job in banking, into say branch banking, or whatever is your specialization. Put that, send it off. So the email to HR as well. And the fourth one is, you should also look for if there's any contact number. In case there is, then start calling them as well after applying online, after submitting your resume, and after sending your resume also through email. Then you should start calling and checking if there is any possibilities. But what I would recommend is, please don't skip any step. If there is availability of any options, do that and then start calling. It's not that you should directly start calling. So execute all the options which are available. Now what happens? See, when you apply, there will be 2 kind of options available. One is where your skill sets are matching, so you go ahead and first apply those. Next, what you should do is, now you have applied all of them, right? What you'll do next, you'll sit and wait. Better what you do is, wherever your skill set is not matching, also start applying those as well, and see sometimes there would be higher requirement in different departments, and they might tend to have flexibility to hire people from not even with the same background. So then you should start applying into places where even your skill set doesn't matches, and see, you might get a call. So first, wherever your skill sets are matching. Second, wherever not matching, then also you should start applying. All right, so I think these are few of the steps that you should definitely be followed. So what is next that you should do is, now after you applied to the career web page of all the organization, the next step is you should apply into Naukri.com. Okay, so upload your profile in Naukri. Even if you're fresher or your experience, upload your profile, put your experience. And here also I would suggest that to get best response, take a paid services from Naukri as well, if you're experienced, because higher chances there that you'll get a job. And do not worry much about the charges, but do not pay too much. It should be like less than 3,000 4,000 rupees, not more than that. Okay, because these are services which will help you. So that's next that you should do, apply. Now after updating into Naukri.com, again from there, whatever the searches comes matching to your profile, and you searching, say for example, hotel jobs, banking jobs, retail jobs, or college teaching jobs, etc., whatever that you get into, start applying everything. Don't leave a single job in Naukri.com where you are eligible and you have not applied for. This is very, very critical. This is your hard work which will get you the job, so you need to work pretty hard here. Ensure in India, if there are any opening where you are eligible, you have applied for it. That's your dedication, that's your effort required to get a job directly. Okay, so now I'll come to next what you should do is, and you ensure that every week you should at least log into your Naukri.com and apply for jobs. Do not miss, because if you don't log in, you do not come up in search, because most recent active people are looked by the HR professionals. So you have to continuously log in every week at least. All right, so now what's next? So you look for job now, right? See, I'll tell you, first month you'll take to just understand, create CV, start applying, and to understand the environment, how to apply. 2 to 3 months it takes for you to apply everywhere, so that your CV gets distributed across all the hiring managers, recruiters, and across India, into different sectors and different organizations. So it takes 2 to 3 months, and from there, after you have applied, in a right format in all the organizations, it'll take around 4 to 6 months for them to get the requirement, because the moment you apply, it may so happen that the requirements are not available. So overall, around after you apply 3 months, and then next 3 to 4 months, that is around 6 months, you start getting responses. And within 8 to 9 months onwards, you'll see there'll be a lot of responses regularly coming to you, and from there there's very very high probability that you'll get a job. So you should not become impatient that I applied, it's been a month and you're not getting. Please understand, 1 month you don't even know how to apply, so it'll take time to learn. And once you've learned it, then you should start applying everywhere, and soon you'll get a job. Works. All right, now I'll quickly tell you about the freshers. So freshers also first get the CV in place. Again, make the list of all the organizations, the field that you want to apply for, say banking, the retail, hotel, colleges, anything that you want to apply for. Make the list. Now go to the career web page, okay, for each through Google. Type say career, ICICI careers, HDFC careers, or same way Taj careers, Oberoi careers, or Future Group careers if you want to apply for retail, or say Levi's career, Nike career, anything that you want to apply for. Now when you go there, what you have to search for is you cannot apply for the experience roles, okay, and if you apply you won't get response. So what you have to do is you have to look for programs. Now say in banking there are PO programs, there are a lot of videos. Please guys, go ahead and subscribe my channel, it'll really help you. And there are a lot of videos as well already, which will give you a lot of information about how to get into private banking, especially for freshers. And on POs there's a lot of videos. So programs like PO, business leadership programs, ASR is an organization which has a leadership program. Then there is Shriram Finance, then there is a lot of banking and finance organizations, Edelweiss, there is BNP Paribas, and there are a lot of other organizations which has programs. So you have to apply through the programs, okay. Now you need to understand one thing, because you are fresher, so when you apply through the program, there is assessment which will happen, because they don't know whether you can perform or not, you have never worked, right? So then parallelly you have to prepare for the what do you say, assessment as well. Now the assessments are very basic, so you don't have to worry at all, but you have to do very basic preparation. What is that? First is aptitude. Every assessment will have aptitude, will have reasoning, will have English communication test. Now this would be very very basic. Any basic aptitude preparation book you can just refer to, start preparing for maths, reasoning, and English communication. This would be sufficient to get you cleared. Now the second round would be either JD or then an interview. And for that, again, a slight bit of practice is required. On interviews, again, there are a lot of videos in my channel. Please guys, go ahead, subscribe and look into those videos as well. That'll really help you to build your career. Okay, so now what you have to do is prepare for your assessment. Once you clear the assessment, there will be interview. After you clear the interview, you will be invited to join the program in different cities. One thing, don't stick to your home cities or have any kind of interest to get job in your cities and all that. Wherever you go, just jump on, okay. That's one. Second, always remember that when you apply for these jobs, they will tell you that hey, sometime you have to take some loan, you have to make some payment, etc etc. Always remember that you never pay from your home at all. They'll give you some loan, and once you start earning, you pay the EMI. That means whatever you earn from there, you pay their fees, etc. So there is no pay that is required from your home at all. That means with zero finance you can get started. Only thing is that there will be some documentation basis which there will be loans, soft loans, etc. The organization will itself give you, and then you can pay it off once you start earning from them. So do not keep this hesitation in your mind that hey, because they're asking, and then you have to pay. All these programs are absolutely free. You can say, I mean not free, but you don't have to pay to get started. So what you have to do is just get the loan sector, and then there will be time period when you will be trained. You will go through different kind of classroom, then on-job training, and then there will be internship, and then you start working. Once you start working, you earn, and then from there you pay some EMI. So guys, this is how you can get for freshers, you can get into organizations like banking industry or retail, or say colleges or hotels, etc. I hope it'll help you guys. Do subscribe my channel, guys. It'll help you. All the best.